Hi guys. Scat, Vune, and Buff. You're sunburnt and tired. What happened, Scat? Well, we made it home on time, so that's good.
Crabs.
Scat, you missed it yesterday, although we didn't really do it on the stream. So there's gonna be another crab smashing stream for sure, Scat. There will be another one. What's up, Vune? Why are you apologizing? Oh no. Yep, Sammy with the jammers. He's showered. I am not. I'm gross still, but we got to eat. So we're gonna start cooking pretty soon here. Oh yeah, also he did insulation, so he was itchy. A friend of yours came back from Amsterdam and brought you a bunch of goodies.
Oh, yeah. Here's some salmons that I'm prepping.
Scat, thank you for the 16 months at tier 2. Let me just say that. You're actually my only tier 2 sub, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoy that meat moat.
He loves the meat.
We're getting up there, guys. Hi, Annie. All of last week was a haze. Well, I mean, you must feel very Canadian in that way. Every day it's hazy. Okay, hi, Dust. Okay, I'm gonna get some pork out. Sammy's working on making that gravlax. Some salmon gravlax. We have to cut up some pork and marinate it quickly. And then we can prep our tzatziki and all that fun stuff. I'm not loving this lighting in front of me right now. Maybe something like that, it can be better. Yeah, that's better. How was everyone's day, guys? You weren't really all that present. It's okay, Vune. You're living life. Don't feel bad about it. That's the worst way. Yeah, this is going to be some good pork. Looks good. These are pork shoulder blade steaks, but we're gonna cut it off of the bone and cut it up into little cubes so that we can make souvlaki to fit into the pitas. It's hot as balls there. We actually had a pretty cool day today. Buff, what is going on? Yeah, where's my dinner? I don't know. I don't know now, Vune. I'll just have leftover brisket then. Yeah, butchery. Sammy's on the other side doing butchery too. But we gotta start here so that we can actually get some flavor into this pork as well. So typical kind of souvlaki marinade is what I'm gonna do today. So base of olive oil and lemon juice. Then we gotta put some garlic into there and oregano. Maybe we'll even get crazy and put some thyme or basil as well. You can't change it now, Vune. The order's already been put into the kitchen. Holy smokes, Annie. Everyone got sunburnt today? What is going on? You guys are crazy. Yeah, we're the only ones who were safe. The brisket did turn out great. We still have to do some troubleshooting to see how to get the smoke ring around it though, because that's bugging me. And I'm sure it's bugging Sammy too, right? It's just like, why is that not there? But the brisket was still really good. Oh, that's true, Buff. Can see you being pretty pale. These are nice steaks, definitely some good marbling. So the bone is just right here. Yesterday's stream was so fun though, guys. Like 13.5 hours. That's great. That's really, really good. I think I'm gonna keep these bones as well. It's a nice big band tune. Yeah, Buff, I can believe that you're pale. That looks good. So I'm gonna chop it all up at the same time. So I'm just gonna put that in there right now. You get drunk easy and you tan easy. You're built for partying on the beach then, Vian. Whoa. Is anyone else cooking today or what? Or what? Yeah, built for eating butter tarts. Yellow. What's going on here with this bone? This is really good looking. That's some good marbling for sure. Nice dust. Tacos, always a great idea. Always, always. Yeah, cut up the steak, slice it up and make tacos. You're laughing. Eggplant moussaka, yum. Hey, Jen, you're attempting to pan fry salmon. I have faith in you.
I'm attempting to take pin bones out of 10.
Yeah, Sam is like butchering 10 salmons right now. So I'm gonna make this into 1-inch cubes. I feel like that'll be a good size to try and put in the pita, because it's not a pita that like puffed up and that you open up and put everything inside. It's a pita that will have to fold around the pork. So more like a taco kind of dealio going on for the wrap. Yeah, Jen, we went salmon fishing, or I did, with my friend Zach and his dad and his grandpa. It is spring salmon season right now, as well as pink salmon. So the spring salmon I caught was 25 pounds, and the pink salmons are a lot smaller. They're more like a trout. So let's say like maybe a couple pounds. And then Zach went fishing again yesterday and brought us more salmon. So we're gonna make some gravlax, or lox is what you can call it as well. Oh, I think I hear a scradley. It was honestly so much fun. What's up, my drops? What is Brinner? Breakfast for dinner? Yes. Getting back bacon in America, yeah, that can maybe prove to be a little bit difficult, Buff. That's more of a Canadian thing. Nice, full English. That's gonna be good. Bradley! Hi. Okay, just hold on one sec, guys. I have some peeps visiting. Hold tight. Hi guys, I'm here.
They gave me 4 liters.
Holy shit.
Hi, Cookie. Rook. No, you can talk. It's okay. I have my mic here, so they won't hear you.
Yeah, they just.
Kyla Cool.
We have to come up with an idea for a salad and then send it in.
There you go. That's cool. Yeah. They 4 liters, so you got some testing.
Yeah.
You can try a little bit.
I think I made sous vide salmon with it.
Yeah.
And then doing a grilled peach salad.
Yeah, that would be
Good.
Pretty awesome. One of those nice to eat a lot lately. That's really good.
I love it.
It's also getting lazy, which
Yeah.
I cook lots of frozen things with it. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Who am I talking to? My wonderful baker bro that makes the bread for us. We did a trade, or we're gonna do a trade. So we gave him some of the leftovers from the barbecue yesterday. And then he brought us some banana cream pies for dessert today. Yeah, baker bro. His name is Beardo's Bakehouse. And possibly at one point we're gonna go bake with him at his house. That's how he has his business set up. So he just kind of renoed his house to have a full-blown bakery set up. It's amazing. You guys would love him so much. Cookie, how was your day? And Rook, how's it going, guys? So we're just chopping up some pork into about 1-inch cubes to marinate it for some souvlaki. And then our next step after this is to make some tzatziki sauce. And then if you guys can remember, we made the spelt pitas last week on stream. So I thought this would be a good way to use up the leftovers from the pitas. That pork snuck off. And I think we're just gonna pan fry this pork. It would be really good grilled as well. But I think we're gonna go just strictly pan fry, get it really, really hot so that we can get some caramelization as well. What cut of pork is this? So these were bone-in shoulder blade chops. So I cut the bones out already, cold. And for 3 chops that weighed 1.3 kilos, it cost us $14. So I'm gonna keep the bones to make a broth with or put into soup at some point for a little bit of extra flavor. This is just my way of kind of cleaning stuff out of the freezer. Yeah, tzatziki is so good, especially in the summertime. Like, I love Mediterranean food in the summer. Rook, you're just a bit down lately. Oh no, dude. Can we do anything for you to help fight that feeling? I actually feel like I just kind of got over feeling that way.
Thank you very much.
What's up, Salmon? Don't slip. Yeah, just blah. I feel you, man. You've been getting lots of good sleep though, hey? Okay, there's our bowl of pork. You're stuck in Knoxville for a week? Oh, just because of your car situation, man? Okay, we need lots of garlic. Lots and lots. Let's do 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5 cloves. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, why not make it 5, hey? Yeah, pork with fat on it makes it just taste so much better, right? Okay, let's move this out of the way for now. Come out a bit. They can't get another car out to you for a while? What? Don't rental companies like always have cars? That doesn't make sense. What is this sorcery? Oh, but they are paying for your hotel. Well, that's all right.
Oh, that's funny.
But Knoxville? What's there to do there? Just reminds me of Johnny Knoxville from Jackass.
Fred Durst lives there. Or that's where he's from.
Fred Durst?
Yep.
Go get him.
Knoxville, Florida. Or Tennessee.
I think it's Tennessee.
Or no, he's from Jacksonville. My bad.
Oh, well, at least you have a friend there. That's nice. At least you're not just like alone in this town that you don't know.
A town that you don't know is just a town you haven't explored yet.
Yeah, that's true, Sam. Yeah, we're getting garlicky today, my friends. Were you talking to Sammy, Dust? What was he saying about Tennessee? Fred Durst is from Knoxville?
No, he's from Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville. That's Florida.
It was mine. I said my bad. I was incorrect. I stated a fact that wasn't true.
Guys, I think the garlic press is on the fritz. Dust was born there.
Oh, cool.
What? Well, maybe you can give Buff some ideas of what to do.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Buff is there.
Let's see.
Cloths. Okay, next step, guys. I'm gonna dress it with the olive oil now. Don't need too much, just enough to coat. If we put too much olive oil, then, I don't know, it'll get too greasy. Pork's already fatty enough, but proper Greek food or Mediterranean food always has olive oil with the meat. So much salmon, we're still processing it, Dust.
Can you grab me like 5 sheets of paper towel, please?
Yeah, getting a new garlic press sounds like a pressing matter. Oh, you two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Salad.
Yeah, salami. Okay, lemon. Lemon. Some dried oregano. I was like, didn't I just peel the sticker off? But wait, there's more.
That's like the best one.
Bearded fish, yeah, catfish, dogfish. So when we're putting lemon into a marinade or basically anything acidic, we have to keep in mind that over time it is going to start to break the meat down and almost kind of cook it, if you will. It'll make it turn kind of more white and it'll start to look almost cooked. So we just want to keep in mind that we don't leave it with the acid for too long, because then it will start to change the texture of the meat and it will go like very mushy and kind of pasty. Say if we left this overnight or for 2 days. I'm just gonna sprinkle some dried oregano over. It's the other very Greek spice. And then I just wanna go grab a little bit of thyme from outside to chop up and throw in here because I think that would be really nice. Pineapple paste? That sounds delicious though, Vune. Pineapple is actually one of the worst. Rook, your rooster is calling you. Yeah, pineapple will seriously ruin chicken if you leave it for too long. It wasn't fun to eat. Oh no, Vune. Yeah, Agent Orange.
That's what it tasted like? Agent Orange?
No. Sounds like, what am I walking into? Just stay in fishland, Sammy. You'll be safe there. Oh, guys, guess what? Hellman's has sent us the smoked peach vinaigrette to make the buildable for the contest.
In 4 liters.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I thought we'd get like just a little bottle of dressing. No, we have this much. Like, what am I gonna do? This is insane. How much buildables do I have to make? They obviously thought that I like worked at a restaurant still or something. Hilarious. So the idea that we're having so far, yeah, mayo shots, yuck. The idea that we're having so far is to do it with salmon, just because we have so much salmon, and that's like a very Vancouver Island, West Coast thing to do. 'Tis the season, and obviously peaches are in season right now as well, so kind of perfect timing. And we only have 2 weeks to make our bowl and post the photo. But then here's the thing, is like I can make something look beautiful and it doesn't have to taste good, but it will be a good looking photo. So that's like kind of the funny part about the contest this way. Is like it kind of matters more about the photo than the actual flavor. Fake it till you make it, guys. We actually just use like fake plastic peaches. All right, I think we are good. All we have to do is add our seasoning now. So nice salt and pepper. Forgot to go to the liquor store. Scotch and vodka. You can't buy liquor on Sundays? This is a thing, Buff? What is this? Man, you need to make your way to Canada. Just saying. You seriously can't buy liquor in America on Sundays? I'm actually shocked right now. How does like the football season survive? Some places have a license? What? This is madness. Yeah, Vune. Shake our heads. What is this? Yeah, I saw that, Annie. Believe me, I tried to buy wine the day or the night that we got engaged in New York. And I was like, oh, like I want to go grab a bottle of wine on the way home. Nothing was open. And the wine that they sell in the store was like, I don't know, 2% alcohol or something. I was like, what is this? 2% wine. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Water with a sprinkle of sugar. Okay, pork is mixed up. It looks delicious. It's smelling super good already. I'm just gonna set that aside and we are going to work into our tzatziki. First though, I'm gonna put these pork bones away. Hey, iShot, how are you? Box wine, yeah, exactly. Done and done. All right, so base of tzatziki is sour cream. And usually yogurt is my favorite way to do it. I'll do this, or should I do it this way and we'll start learning French together? Crème sure. And then we will need some garlic as well, and then we grate cucumber into it. So it's like a creamy cucumber sauce with a bunch of fresh herbs chopped into it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kitchen view with the raid. Welcome in, guys. I hope service was awesome today. Hey, Aladdin's girl. Silent Spartan, it's been forever. Yeah, pizza, Deb. How is everyone today? You remember waking up in here one night? Well, welcome back. It's like, where am I? You are cooking with Kate. Hi, FM Rock, thank you for the host. Okay, so we just finished marinating our pork for the souvlaki. So typical marinade of olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, dried oregano, and I threw in a little bit of fresh chopped thyme into there. And now we're moving on to making our tzatziki sauce for our pitas. Can you see the meat? There it is. What's up, Scoozy? So tzatziki, when I've made it, obviously there's always a couple different ways to make tzatziki, but I like to do a mix of sour cream and yogurt. You can do hopefully Greek yogurt if possible, just because it's a little bit thicker. So your sauce won't get too watery because we will be putting cucumber into this, and cucumber is very watery. Vanderpike, you're staying perfect. Thank you for the follow as well. You can't stay away, Spartan. Don't even tell me that. I should be inspiring you to eat delicious food. Do I strain it? Yeah. And then the other tip I was gonna say for the cucumber is to scrape the seeds out, because that's the most watery part. So if you can just get the flesh, that would be perfect. And I will probably save the seeds and put them into my smoothie tomorrow morning because there's not really any flavor there, but I know it's good for you. So let's probably do this much. You're Dutch. We actually have quite a few Dutch viewers in here at some points. Nice, Buff, nice. I mean, Rook is in Texas as well, dude. If you're hitting it up, Dust is in Texas. You got options, man. That is somewhere that I have been wanting to go with Sammy so we can get our barbecue feast on. Yeah, English cucumbers. These are obviously grown here in Canada. They are delicious. I do have some in the garden, but I don't have any that are ready to pick quite yet. So this is what we are looking for. So just using your spoon to scrape the seeds out like that. And then you won't have watery tzatziki sauce. Silent Spartan, thank you very much for the 3 months in a row. Whoop, whoop. On to the next sub badge. Now you can't stay away. Am I doing lamb meat? No, we're doing pork, actually. Oh, Annie. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Holy smokes, guys. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, newbies. Thank you for the follow, Jesus Rice. Love that username, by the way. Jesus Rice. It's like grilled cheeses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get a bowl to grate this cucumber into. Welcome in. I am ready to poop.
Oh.
Guys, we saw the greatest, what is it called? Bumper sticker? Saw the greatest bumper sticker on the way home today. It said, I'm only speeding because I have to poop. And I was like, yes, I am into that. Yeah. Cookie. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Holy smokes, guys. Thank you, thank you. It does make sense, right? And it was like a cute old lady driving the car. I was like, oh my gosh, my day is made.
That was the greatest.
Okay, Buff, you gotta write down your weight currently, or hopefully you weighed yourself when you left the UK, and we'll take note of when your trip is done.
You're totally gonna gain like 20 pounds.
All right, we're gonna put the grater right into the bowl, and then we'll see how many juices. Actually, I have a better idea.
Ask them how much a pound is in the UK in grams.
Hey, Buff, how much does a pound weigh in grams in the UK? Let's do this so then we can strain our cucumber at the same dang time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You already weighed yourself officially. Thanks for following, Aladdin's girl. Okay, now just be careful. We don't want to cut ourselves on the grater. We can go on the coarse side. I don't even think it would go through the thin side. It would just go to mush. Yeah, it's okay, officer. It's got depends on. And then these little scraps that we can't really grate, I usually just eat them as we go. That's the trick, Annie, is the European pounds are actually 500 grams compared to the North American pound is 454 grams.
Bullshit.
Why? What is this madness? Silent Spartan, thank you for gifting the sub to Colt. Welcome in, Colt.
Oh,
Yeah, right, Cookie? Styles switch. Yeah, Franklin's is legit, but it's such a long wait. V-Flex or Vlex. Thank you for the follow, as well as TPX Media. Guys, we're popping today. Things are great. Things are great. Had a good day at work. Now we are cooking some dinner. My fiance, Sammy, aka Omdog the chef, if you ever see him in chat, is currently cutting up some peaches for us to dehydrate because it's peach season right now. Epic beard alert, you guys need to see Sammy. He's been summoned. Pop, pop. Ooh. Peaches. Yum. Yeah, summon the Wookiee. Chewie? Is that you? Woo! Kitchen view, once again, thank you very much for the raid, guys. Really appreciate that. And let me ask you this. Are you guys going to TwitchCon at all? Yeah, don't get the rooster going. Okay, so good thing we put our strainer over the bowl because look at the liquid that's already come out. So maybe we'll just let that do its thing while we chop up the herbs. You are? Yes. Oh, can't wait, man. It's coming up quick. Okay, I'm gonna quickly pop outside, grab some basil, some dill, if I can find it, and maybe some chives as well.
Wait, where's this box?
Oh yeah, and mint, guys. And mint. So we got some mint. Basil. Does anyone else garden at home? Even if it's just herbs. I think that's gotta count for something, right? My dill has mostly gone to seed, but maybe we can chop that up for a little bit of flavor in there still. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, here is the spread. Next on Herb Hunters. Oh, you aren't going to TwitchCon. That's all good, man. That is all good. Just thought I would ask. Yeah, bring us. Can you see the meat? Here is the meat. She is marinating beside us right now. It totally counts, Bune. Your basil is surviving, you're good. What camera do I have? So my face cam is a Sony A500?
Nope.
6300.
The cutting board cam is a Sony A7 II, and the stove cam is an A5100.
Did you guys hear that? So all Sonys that are mirrorless. We have invested into the stream to give you guys, well, the best quality possible that I can afford.
Yep.
You have one too, Annie? Okay, so we're gonna fine chop all of this stuff. So let's start with the basil, and then we'll go from there. So the way that I like to cut basil is to actually stack the leaves up on top of each other, and then we're gonna kind of roll it like a cigar or a spliff, blunt, whatever you want to call it.
What?
The camera for the food is the same Sony. So on my face, A6300. On the cutting board right now is A7 II. Yeah, cigar, spliff, pipe and a crepe. I am left-handed. Wow, I'm impressed that you noticed. Yep, I'm a lefty. I'm pretty pumped about this meat. I think it's gonna be delicious. We're just gonna pan fry it on really high heat so you can get some caramelization as well. We're just gonna put our herbs off to this side until our cucumber is done draining. So next up, mint, and this variety is actually called chocolate mint. But it's not super chocolatey. It's actually pretty nice and mild. You're also left-handed? Yes, high five. And dust as well? Yeah. Making a comeback. Watch out, world. Yeah, do not overcook the meat. I'm with ya. Yeah, I have a left hand. Does this count? I mean, if you really want to be part of the minority, you can, Poop. You can. Okay, so little dill that's gone to seed. You guys know the little flowers on top? I was hoping that I can just chop this up because I know there's still a lot of flavor in there. That's what they usually use in dill pickles. It's still really fragrant, so I have high hopes for that. Wow, your mom is left-handed due to breaking her arm in 2nd grade? Well, I guess that would interrupt the learning process, right? So she was like, I'll just learn how to use my other hand. I love that. Yeah, not all scissors are made for everyone. So painful growing up making arts and crafts. It's like, oh, why is my hand hurt? There's blisters everywhere. Okay, I still tie my shoes with bunny knots, so let's not have that conversation. Okay, that's a good pile of herbs. Should put some really nice flavor into our tzatziki. So let's see. Let's check our cucumber back out. If I press it, look how much liquid comes out still. So we're just gonna press this. trying to get the rest of the cucumber water out. This could actually be really good if you wanted to like put it into your glass of water. Be super refreshing. Yeah, right, Aladdin's girl? The best thing is to just not get shoes with laces. Then you're really one step ahead. Nobody's got time for that. Asterix, I like that one. Hey, Asterix. So back into the bowl. Now we can put our herbs in and put our yogurt and sour cream. Some people also like to grate onion into here, but I'm not a huge fan of like a raw onion flavor. So I'm not gonna put that in. But that is an optional thing for sure. Up to you guys. Did I salt the cuke? I actually didn't even salt the cuke. That's how much liquid came out without me trying to draw the moisture out of it. Yeah, right, kitchen view? Like I did wear Birkenstocks when I worked in the kitchen, and they were my favorite. So comfy. Slip-ons are the way to go. All right, so half and half. This is gonna make quite a bit of dip. But it's good with veggies too, if you like veggies and dip. You know what? I have worn those Skechers as well, and they were good. They were good. But I think I got a deal from where I got my Birkies just because like we work in the hospitality industry. So I think that was my selling point for that. Okay, obviously plain yogurt. I don't think we would like to make vanilla flavored tzatziki. And hopefully you can get Greek yogurt, because then it's nice and thick. Yeah, can we not talk about shoes? Oh, we had stuff in common. We'll leave that spoon. This might need some acidity as well, but we'll have to taste it first. So first I'm gonna mix in the cucumber and herbs, see what our consistency is like. It's looking very herbaceous. Spartan, this is why I can't watch. Come on, we haven't even cooked anything yet. Definitely need some salt and pepper. I made the pork super garlicky, but that's another one. So onion and garlic kind of go hand in hand with this. Just, you really want to be careful to not overpower it with the garlic, because as this sits, it's gonna draw out more and more of the flavor over time. So it might not be super garlicky the first day you have it, and then you'll go back to it the next day and you'll be like, oh wow, like what have I done? Vampire killer. And I think I want some more lemon in here. I think it needs that. So there's lemon in the pork marinade and lemon in our tzatziki. Yeah, never enough garlic. Brooke, you've never had souvlaki? Yeah, I think it's a cake. I'm not 100% certain on like what the word souvlaki means, but I know it's like meat that's typically marinated with olive oil, garlic, and oregano and lemon, and then usually grilled on skewers is how they do it. Yeah, pork cake? It's a meat cake? Let's check this out. So we're gonna need that acidity to cut the richness from the sour cream and the yogurt, right? That is delicious. Okay, guys, as simple as that. It's a souffle, only you add ackee to it. You guys are terrible.
A souffle.
Yeah, 5 big cloves of garlic in this, wrecked the next day for sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to leave the house even. Yeah, a souvlaki. Spanica pita is super good as well. Yum.
When did Bradley make this?
He brought over banana cream pies. Cloves is totally the right word. Yeah, don't Spanica pita me. Do not. Yeah, we gave our baker, let's see those. We gave our baker some brisket leftovers from yesterday's stream, and he brought us some banana cream pies to have later. I can't really say no to that. Feeling a little bit spoiled right now. Okay, so next step, let me get these pitas out. Yeah, I can smell the peaches in the dehydrator. They smell so good. Sammy, do you want lettuce like chopped up in the pita? Okay, can you please grab it from the other side? It's in a bag with a towel. And then, I think it's left bottom. So last week on stream, I believe it was on Wednesday, we made spelt pitas from scratch and they've been in the fridge ever since. So we're gonna use these up today, and then I think we're just gonna broil them quickly in the oven to make them more pliable and soft and warm when we go to assemble everything. The word souvlaki indicates skewers. Where's Matt? Usually he's our Google guy. Souvlaki, popular Greek fast food consisting of small pieces of meat or vegetables grilled on a skewer. So we're not skewering it though. So really, we can't even call this souvlaki. Oh no. Call me out, guys. The proof is on Wikipedia. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I guess stream is discontinued currently. Psych! Okay, tomatoes. Slice these little guys up. They're super nice. Ah! Tried to run away on us. Okay, we got our tomatoes. Come back out again. Wow, those are so shiny. Are these too perfect almost? Almost. What's this one? Kale. Yeah, they're grown like right here on the island. I think they're super fresh. They're very ripe as well. So probably gonna get some crazy juices coming out of there. Marshmallow donuts and a peach cake? I think you're living the life, Cookie. Okay, we're gonna have to wash a couple leaves of lettuce, and then I'm just gonna chop it up really fine so that we don't have like huge chunks of lettuce to try and eat in our pita. Glazed lemon-filled donuts. Okay, all of you guys in here right now, you know I love donuts. Can't talk about that. The hunger is real. What, Vanderpike? No way. Yeah, I live in Souk. That's where I'm at. You lived in Victoria for almost 10 years? This is a maze. Maybe one more, because we always make leftovers for lunch the next day as well. That's a must. I don't like going hungry. The potholes, yeah. It's so beautiful there. Your daughter and you fight over donuts. Yeah, I'm gonna pan sear the pork, Dust. I don't want to turn the grill on again. We grilled for like 10 hours yesterday. The egg needs a break. Is the old resort still up there? That's funny you asked that because it does not exist anymore. Yes, Sammy? Who said that? Oh no.
That was leftover.
Okay, so we gave the leftover brisket from last night to our resident baker in Souk. His name is Beardo's Bakehouse. If you guys want to look it up, legit bakery in his house. So we gave him that because he's gone to Texas before and eaten a lot of barbecue. So we're like, okay, we've not gone to Texas, so we want to see how Sammy's brisket measures up to the real deal. Bradley said it's better than some of the stuff that he had in Texas. That is pretty good for us Canadians. Thanks, Vioon, for posting that. Beardo's Bakehouse. He makes delicious organic sourdoughs and other baked goods. That's good praise. Yeah, well done, Sammy. Well done. Okay, I'm just going to be washing the lettuce basically just behind this camera here at the sink. So hold tight and then we'll come and chop it up. In your teacher meetings today, you went around a circle and told what meal you would choose as your birthday meal. So what would I choose as a fancy meal? Probably like smoked plate ribs are so good. I don't know if you guys have ever had those, but like smoked beef ribs are insanely like unctuous and rich. Or like a carbonara made proper by an Italian. What was yours, Annie? And anyone else, feel free to share. This is a very hard decision. It's a setup. Okay, after we prep the veggies, we just need to get some olives out, Kalamata olives, and some feta to crumble in the pita, and then we are ready to cook that pork. So this is actually a fairly easy weeknight dinner. And I've been trying to do that for my streams during the week after work. Annie, you chose seared scallops and filet mignon with a tempranillo. Nice. That'd be good. Sushi for you. Yum. That is really good too, when the fish is really fresh. Is it birthday food or last meal food? Very different. Pasta carbonara is freaking delicious. Okay, so stacking our lettuce on top of itself in layers, and this is gonna make it easier for us to cut it all at once. You know what? Food is life. Food is an amazing way to interact with people and find things in common as well. So I like to cut this kind of bite size, so I wouldn't go maybe longer than 3 inches for our pieces of lettuce. So I'm gonna start by cutting it this way in kind of 2 to 3 inch wide pieces, and then we'll come back this way and start chopping it more fine. And then to make things even easier, we'll stack it on top of itself. So this is all just like little efficient tips that I have learned over the years working in professional kitchens. So how to just make things a little bit easier for yourself. Aladdin's girl, yeah. Peel and eat shrimp with no EpiPen. Definitely a last meal, right? Vune, I can't believe you're sharing this, but I am so impressed right now. Who are you? You're worse than Matt. Matt would be so proud.
I think that counts.
That counts?
Yeah.
That's what you want as a last meal?
Be a good last meal.
You're gonna be very full after.
Like it really matters as your last meal?
Yeah. You were young and wild. Once. Just once? Lamb is delicious, Hammond. I do love lamb. It's too hard to choose because you guys know I love pizza so much as well. Like pizza, burgers. How can you go wrong? Okay, stack of lettuce. Complete. Sammy picked clams? Really? Yeah, go to Red Lobster. Hello, I am here for my birthday meal. Okay, so I think I just want to slice this because it's so nice and small. So we'll just make nice thin slices to stack into our pita instead of trying to chop it up. It's a pretty juicy tomato. Honestly, I haven't been to Red Lobster in years. Is it good? Like, has it changed? All I remember is the biscuits. the all-you-can-eat biscuits. And let me just say this, the mix that they make up in the store of the Red Lobster biscuits, not even close to being the same. Okay, there's our tomatoes. They're juicing all over. Saltimbocca Romagna. Is that what you made with like the pork cutlet? The fried pork cutlet view? Yeah, eating fugu. That's a good one. Okay, grabbing the olives. Pitted Kalamata olives. We'll get Sammy the man to grab the feta. The tomato, right? So good. Let's try it. I love summertime because tomatoes actually taste like a tomato. Thank you for the follow. Tivin Tupapricio? Yes. Tacos. Oh, they're not pitted? What is this madness? Matt just comes in here demanding stuff right off the bat. How's it going, man? How have your streams been? Yeah, Matt, you need to read what Vune said. We were just talking about our birthday meals, what we would choose. What? You're getting undies with a Cooking with Heidi logo on them? What? I think Sammy is actually offended right now. And I don't know if he approves of this, to be honest. This is usually something that you check your husband or check with your husband first. But hey. Matt's getting undies with a Cooking with Heidi logo on it. Oh, he says it's fine. Yeah, things that matter. It's for the channel. I'm just joking, dude. You're actually making a meat calendar? Matt's meat. Should we do a collab? You tried getting a mankini. Yeah, that's the real question, Dust. But is the calendar actually made of meat? That's actually a really good idea, man. Get creative with it. We need to talk soon. Vune. Those words are scary. It's like what your parents say to you. Oh, you're home? We need to talk. I have been thinking though, Vune, on the logo. It's a hard one. But I have to get it done within, or I think by the 27th or something. That's what Sam told me. I have to finalize it. He gave me like a 2-week goal. So I have to decide, because otherwise he knows I'll just never decide. Hey, Indog, how are you doing? We're making some pork pitas. I mean, we were calling it souvlaki. I should probably change the title. But then I realized that souvlaki means meat on a skewer. So then we also have to rephrase what we're doing. And yeah, Aladdin's girl, they are calamatas. That is like the Greek olive. I just feel like they pair so well. But if you like other types of olives, then go for it. Okay, so I think we are good. We'll just get Sammy to bring the feta over at some point for us, but I think we can start to cook our pork. We made it, guys. Let's talk tomorrow. Okay, let's do it, Vune. Done and done. And I am gonna grab a much bigger pano for this pork. Not meatless? Not today, man. Don't you worry. All right, stove time. So we're gonna heat up our cast iron pan on a nice medium-high heat. Here is our pork that we've been marinating since the beginning of stream. And we put some olive oil on the pork, and it was also really nice marbled pork, so I don't think we really have to add any oil into our pan. If it seems like it's starting to stick, then maybe, but I'd rather not. I'd rather let the pork fat render out as much as possible. So let's get that pan heating up. And then we can lay out our pitas on a baking tray so that we can put it under the broiler, but it looks like we don't have any because all the salmon's on them. So we'll just put the pitas onto the oven rack right under the broiler, basically right before it's time to plate. Oh, the clip from yesterday. Dude, just go to the very end of the VOD, because I don't know if anyone clipped it. I did send you a whisper, though. I was like, it's time. Come back, Matt. You got a ton of messages. Matt, come back for the meat. All right, we are set up, my friends. I think this is gonna be really delicious and also kind of healthy. Should set you up right for the rest of your week. You knew, yeah, because everything was blowing up. You're like, they must be slicing the brisket. Probably just leave that in there. Yeah, pork, there's no fat or carbs in there. You had good food for supper? What'd you have? What kind of good food? We are definitely ready. It's already like almost 7 o'clock here. It is time. So we gotta go to bed in like 2 hours. Back up at 5 a.m. Almost there. It is almost time. Okay, I will be right back for a sec. Never mind, guys. Sammy's going. He's going. I was like, hey, hey. We need some feta today. Should we do a little test piece? Do this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we want. As soon as we drop it in the pan, you want that sizzle sound for sure. And then the other thing is if we want color on our meat, we can't overload our pan with the pork because then it will start to steam and not caramelize. Thank you for the feta, Sammy. So you want to leave a little bit of room in between all of our pieces. And then we don't really want to move it around too much either. You want to let it sear on the one side and then we'll just flip it over to the other side. This is smelling amazing. Might be able to squish a couple more pieces in on this side. Chicken mole tacos, that sounds delicious, Aladdin's girl. Fries, multicolored tomatoes, and a red grapefruit vinaigrette, yum. Sour cranberry and blood orange beet. Those are like all things that I really love to eat. Okay, we'll keep this on high heat. Very important. Little check. Nothing crazy yet. So we will just let it do its thing. Tabatai had the best looking sweet potatoes today. Oh, what did he do to them, Rook? What did Graham do? Bye, Matt. Have a good stream, man. Thanks for popping in. I'm glad you got to see some of the meat action. Okay, let's have another check. Okay, we're starting to get some color, guys. We are starting. Oh, you don't know what he did with them. Okay. Wonder if they were fried. Holy smokes! What is going on? Jay Streezy, it's been forever, man. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Smells like Jay Streezy. Too good. They're right on time. We just started cooking the meat. Okay, we're gonna flip our pork. Getting some good color on it now. Jay, I hope your stream was awesome, man. I don't know where you are in the world at this point in time. Okay, this is looking good. I think it's almost time to turn our broiler on for these pitas. Heat them up a bit. Let those cook on the other side. Broil on. It's almost time to plate. What's up? Coffee for Joe. Right on time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Bullish, thank you for the follow, as well as Nicely. Welcome, guys, welcome. Ditzy, welcome in. As well as Zena. Hope you guys like good food. I have been cooking professionally for actually almost 9 years now. And this channel is dedicated to people who love food, basically everything about it, and kind of learning to cook restaurant quality food for yourself, but without it being super expensive. Okay, let's check our pork. I would like to go for a more medium well than like really well done. Find it just stays more juicy that way. So I think these are all great to take out of the pan, and we'll start our next round. But see how the pork didn't really release any liquid? It just kept frying in its own fat. That's exactly what you want if you want to caramelize your meat. And then the other important part is do not overload the pan. So there should always be a little bit of space in between all of your pieces. This would also be really good on the grill. That's your other option. But this is some really nice fatty pork. Okay, while that cooks up, Drizzy Lou, thank you for the follow. Hey Streezy, welcome in, man. Thank you so much for that raid. So spelt pitas, they're homemade. We made them actually last week on stream and just kept them in the fridge. Thought this would be a great way to use it up if you guys like Greek food or Mediterranean food. So we're just gonna put those pitas under the broiler for a couple of seconds to warm them back up so they're just a bit more pliable to work with. Yeah, fatty pork. How do I keep the fond from burning? I don't really see it burning in dog. It just seems to be like caramelizing over and over and almost like creating more flavor on the pork as it cooks. Okay, let's try one of these, see how our seasoning is. There's like a really good lemon kick right off the bat. And then you start to get hit with the garlic and the herbs and spices. super good. And it's really juicy still. Anyone ever forget that they have stuff under the broiler and then realize all their stuff is burnt? That's sad times. Let's not do that today. Okay, we are ready for that plate up. Ryan Howe, thank you very much for the 17 months, dude, already. Already, these 16 months, 17, 18 months. Those are my long-term viewers. It is time, my friends. It is time. That piece needs a little bit longer. It's pretty fatty. But some of these other pieces we can definitely take out. The smaller ones for sure. Put that in the middle of the pan. That's where it is the hottest. Just gonna turn that off. Just move it off of the burner so it'll slowly finish cooking. All right, are we ready for this plate up? Aw, Scouts! I was in Brownies and Girl Guides when I was young. Very good life skills learned there. We're here. Let's get the full spread. We have our souvlaki pork, not cooked on skewers, so it's not actually souvlaki, but shh. Some shredded lettuce, Kalamata olives, sliced tomatoes, our lovely toasted pita, and then we made tzatziki or tzatziki sauce as well first thing in the stream. And then we're just gonna crumble a little bit of feta over top. Yeah, lots of good colors going on here. I think that other pork is actually, I thought it was gonna be done already, but it's not. So it should be fine while we plate. Just really don't love when things get overcooked, especially meat. Yeah, this is a pretty healthy meal, I would say. So let's get that zoom in again and see what's going into this pita. So I always like to put the lettuce on the bottom so that everything else weighs it down and you don't really know that you're eating the lettuce. I don't know how much room we have on this little pita, so maybe we shouldn't overload it either. Next up, I think we should do the tomato. I'm probably gonna have a couple of these for dinner. This one pita will not be enough. And then our little bit of olives, if you so desire. I know some people are like a no-go on olives, so that's up to you. Our pork. The pita is already full. What is this madness? Yum. And now that sauce. And then for just a little bit of salt and more creaminess, some crumbled feta. Stuccato, thank you very much for the follow. This is where it gets messy. Silly feta, get back on there. As well as Tricam. Thank you guys for the follows. This is what we have made. The goodness ensues. Okay, as always, I'm gonna take a quick photo for the gram. And then we're gonna try this. I make ramen too? Heck yes. Ramen is like one of my favorite things to eat and make. Oh, nice, Ditzy. Yeah, we're just over on Vancouver Island. You should totally make a trip out. Okay, be right back, guys, real quick. Yep. It's kind of like a taco almost. Bye, Rook. Thank you for everything, man. Take care of yourself. And just stay positive. And make sure you give Pen lots of love for us. She doesn't like the boiled egg, though. She'll get there. She'll get there for sure. Okay, this is going to get messy, I think, but for the best. It's for the best. Let's see how she folds up. Did we overfill it? Maybe a little bit. Isn't that always the case, though? It's like I want to put as much stuff as possible in this pita or wrap, taco, etc. to make it very difficult to eat, but it will be so delicious. I got sauce all over my face. The pork is amazing. I honestly didn't think the pork was going to be that good, guys, but it really is. Really flavorful, really juicy. I'm shocked that we nailed the seasoning with the marinade, that I didn't even have to add salt when cooking it. The feta with the tzatziki is really, really good. And then obviously the tomato and the lettuce just give it this kind of nice freshness to cleanse the palate. You need the full screen cape. This is for you, Annie. Might be one of those things that you don't want to put down after you pick it up. It's usually how it goes with burgers. Dizzy, you're kind of jealous. Aw, it's super easy to make for yourself at home. Thanks, Poop. Thanks, Pooper. Yeah, such a good name. Everything's just so fresh and good. Kind of, Armored Gimp, kind of. Carnitas tacos, Mediterranean style. I mean, there are so many variations of tacos out there, like the Korean taco thing that's going on. It's like, can you really turn anything into a taco now? I just want to keep putting more pork into here. Like, I feel like there's not enough pork. Sammy, you gonna come eat? Okay. I'm shocked, guys. Yeah, I could easily just munch on the pork as a snack. Okay, one more bite. Mm-mm-mm. The pita is also surprisingly good still. Just heated up. Like it's just kind of starting to fall apart, but it's really nice and pliable and soft. I think that's the most important, is that the pita is still soft. Okay guys, all of my wonderful peeps that are in here, a lot of new ones I would say. So I will be back streaming tomorrow if you want to come check it out. And we are actually making breakfast for dinner. So if anyone knows what a croque madame is, that's what we're gonna be making with some of this delicious cheese bread from our friend that made that sourdough on the weekend and gave it to us. Going with a sunny side up duck egg. We're gonna make bechamel from scratch. And then in between the layers of bread, you put ham and cheese. And then you put your sunny side up egg on top, pour your bechamel over, maybe garnish with a little bit of chives, and that is that dish. So breakfast for dinner tomorrow. And then Armored Gimp, we're actually cooking your request meal on Wednesday. It's like a croque monsieur, but without the sausage. Croque monsieurs have sausage? What? Yeah, what did you just say, madame? Arachnids? You're nutso. Tomorrow you're watching a movie at Timberwolves office? Cool. It was a bad joke. So Wednesday, Armored, we're doing the stuffed squash for you with this very cool looking squash. I will show it to you before we go. It's called a carnival squash. So we're gonna cut it in half, hollow it out, and stuff it with like some ground meat and rice and veggies and all this good stuff. Never done it before, but might as well try. Thank you so much, Dust, for the 100 biddies. As always, man. Yeah, that's a real breakfast for dinner, for sure. Okay, who shall we go visit? That is the key question. We got Streezy peeps in here. We have Kitchen View peeps. What are we feeling? Do we feel like going to Central Park for a symphony with Daily Dasher?